Make America Great Again. Been his mantra since he's run in 2015. What does that mean? What is again? When was America great?
Well, that question right there says everything that I need to know about you, that you don't really think America was ever great at any time. I think America was great. The spirit, the whole purpose for America was about the American spirit, coming here and making something for yourself and having the opportunity to do that for yourself, to work hard. And that's what America is all about. So the people that hate America will always say, well, when was it ever great?
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video, this man is going around asking people, when was America really great? What do you mean by make America great again? And he's asking Trump supporters, right? So let's go ahead, watch the videos, then we'll come back and we'll talk more about it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section as well.
Make America Great Again. Been his mantra since he's run in 2015. What does that mean? What is again? When was America great?
Well, that question right there says everything that I need to know about you, that you don't really think America was ever great at any time. I think America was great. The spirit, the whole purpose for America was about the American spirit, coming here and making something for yourself and having the opportunity to do that for yourself, to work hard. And that's what America is all about. So the people that hate America will always say, well, when was it ever great? It's just not a very good attitude to have, in my opinion.
And when was that lost in your estimation?
I think a lot of it was lost when the Federal Reserve took over the money system. We need to go back to a gold and silver-backed system where currency it counts.
Make America Great Again. What does that mean to you? What's the again?
To me, the again means that we have somewhere safe where we can have those freedoms that we are so lucky to enjoy. There are so many people throughout the world that do not have what we have, and it is a blessing. That's why we have people that want to be here, and we will fully encompass all of that greatness again.
When did we last have it, if it's again?
I feel like we did have that when President Trump was in office. I feel like we can work with what he built on in the first presidency and make it even better.
When he was running in 2016, it was before he'd even been president, but he was still saying make it great again. Again from when?
That is a good question. I would say if I could guess, it would be, and I think that they're very politically lined up, would be maybe with JFK. And when he was president, and what we embodied with some optimism and freedoms that we didn't have before, and trying to find that.
When was America last great?
4 years ago, or 3 years ago.
Well, he was saying it before he got there. He was saying make it great again. So he didn't think. What did that message mean to you then?
I felt President Reagan was an excellent president too.
And nobody between Reagan and Trump.
I am not a Democrat, so.
Well, you had George Bush there, and you had George Bush's son.
He was right, yeah, but I still liked President Reagan.
I've asked the question a million times, when was America great, right? Because make America great again. And I think I know when it was great again. So it would make sense that America was great between 2000 and 2004, because that's when George W. got an amazing economy from Clinton. And then, of course, while George W. was in office over those 8 years, his policies crashed the banking system, creating too big to fail. Then we get Obama, who spends 8 years getting the economy back on track. Then he gives the keys over to Trump, right? So from 2016 to 2020, because we're coming out of another Democrat that fixed another Republican's problems, we have a great economy again. So that's when America is great again, is during Trump's 2016 to 2020. Now, Trump triples the deficit, 27 trillion now versus 9. We hit a wall with COVID, shut down our economy for 2 years. Biden has to come in and now fix Trump's mess. And now he's running on making America great again, assuming going back to 2000, 2004 or 2016 to 2020. Both great times in our lives that came after 8 years of a Democrat. So what I see is that they should have waited another 4 years to pick up that 8-year economy that Biden or the Democrats would have fixed, and then they would have made America great again. But you're not going to be able to fix this problem or make it like it was before because nobody has solved those problems for you. So to go back to when it was great in 2016 or 2000, I just don't think it's going to happen because you didn't give the Democrats enough time to actually turn around what he did.
When do you think America was really great? When everybody really wanted to have this American dream, wanted to move to America, wanted to live in America. When do you think that was a thing for everybody? Everybody wanted to come to America. When do you think America was great? Or do you think America is still great? What's your thoughts? Let's have that conversation.
This is a common thing Democrats say, and they say, make America great again. What does that mean? Slavery? You want to go back to slavery? You want to go back to women couldn't vote? No, I want to go back to when our country prioritized its citizens. When our country looked at our people and said, they come first. We need to help our hardworking citizens. That's when America was great. When the government needed to raise money, they didn't forcibly tax you. They had to sell bonds. And if Americans bought it, it means they were in support of it. If they didn't, it means they weren't. So when some policy head, some person who never had any other job there in the entire life, wanted to say, hey, we're going to start a war, we need to raise money. If the people didn't want it, they wouldn't buy the bonds. Hence, the government wouldn't have the money. America was great when that people actually controlled it. And that's what Donald Trump is going to do. He's going to return this nation back to the people of it.
As a 50-year-old who just voted blue for the first time, I've thought a lot about, in my life, when was America great? And I would say that probably the best or the greatest time in America was between the years of about 2008 to 2016. And now, when those times were going in my life, like I said, I was a Republican. So I never attributed the greatness of our society at that time with like the growth of technology. We were seeing, streaming apps. We were seeing you were able to invest on apps. Like that system was changing. It was easier to get revenue streams at that time. Gas was cheap. You could get a house relatively cheap in those times. And I never, at that time, just thought it had anything to do with the presidency. But I would say that that's exactly what it was about. So when America truly was the best, at least in my life, and I'm 50 years old, was when Obama was in office. And like I said, I never attributed it to that until now, when I realize, and I've seen this since then, right? It has not been great since Trump has even tried to be president. And then the 4 years we had him wasn't great. 4 years after him wasn't great. And now we have another 4 years of things not being great. And so, yeah, those were the great years.
I'd really love to know the answer to this question.
No, I want an answer to that, because that's your slogan, make America great again. When was America great for you?
Okay. That is, American great is our freedom.
Freedom. Your freedom? Or all of our freedom?
Everybody's freedom.
Everybody's freedom. So
yes.
When was America great for all of us?
When our forefathers.
Forefathers, the ones that own people?
No.
Which ones?
You have to look at the history. You got to look at the history.
I am. I'm asking you. Which for? George Washington owned 300 people and went after a few of them for running away. They signed a constitution that made black people, enslaved black people, 3/5 of a human being. I don't think it was great then. If you're asking me, a black woman.
Right, but you have to understand.
What?
Our history to get where we are today. What's happening is our media.
No, Jackie, because again, if you can't walk me through the greatness of America and how you want to restore it to a place where it was great before, your whole argument falls apart. So walk me through when America was great.
Okay, so America has been great forever. Now the problem is the people.
For who though? No, I can't wait, because you need to answer the question. And again, you call up, and I'm glad, Mississippi. I love the state. You're a Trump supporter, which I want to get into the reasons behind that. But it's all around this freedom thing and this greatness thing, and we need to settle on what that looks like for you. And for me, and then for all of us, because if it's not going to be great for all of us, then it's not great for any of us, Jackie.
Well, my question is, why don't you think it's great? Because I've grown up, and
Okay. No. You answer my question first, please.
Okay. So you're asking me when it was great. It's been great. It has been great.
It has been great. So slavery was great. Trail of Tears was great. The Chinese Exclusion Act, great. The Japanese internment, great. That was great. Jim Crow was great. Back of the bus, colors only water fountains. Let me see. Brown versus Board of Ed. Oh, the throwing of tomatoes at little girls, the bombing of a church with little girls in it. That was great. The hanging of hundreds and thousands of black people, burning down towns in the 1920s, the draft riots in New York because of people having to fight for freedom. Freedom is liberty is everything, right? Liberty is everything. That was a great America to you?
Okay.
Okay, but you can't just say okay. Was it great or not?
It's people that make it bad.
People make it bad. Yes, racist people, horrible people, genocidal people make it bad. You're absolutely right.
It's all about people. People that.
So she couldn't answer the question. So let me know. When was America great for all Americans?
So Jackie was just beating around the bush. She doesn't know the answer to what she has been proclaiming all this while. Oh, make America great again, make America great again. But she has no understanding of what that sentence means. And that's very funny, because how can you call in on a show and you want to talk about making America great again without having your facts? Okay, I think that is one problem that she had. Then she got confused when the questions got hotter. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section.
America's the best country in the world. That American exceptionalism shit was drilled into my head for my entire life. I was raised by Republican parents. Fox News played in my house every single day. Then I went to college, university, and found out real quick that that was a lie. So let me ask you this, Americans. I live in New Zealand. I've been living here for the last 11 years, and I am a dual citizen now. How is it that America is the greatest country in the world when you have no maternity leave, no paid parental leave? You have no guaranteed vacation. We have 4 weeks of vacation here. You have no guaranteed sick days. We have 10 sick days per year per worker. How is it that you're the best country in the world when you can't guarantee health care to your citizens? In New Zealand, we have guaranteed health care for everyone. You can choose to have private insurance, but you don't need it. I landed in the hospital with a miscarriage that nearly killed me. I didn't walk away with a bill. I had an emergency C-section to have my son, again, on the universal single-payer system here. I didn't get a bill for that hospital stay for 5 days plus the C-section. How is it that America is the greatest country in the world when your number one cause of for kids is pew-pew violence? In New Zealand, we haven't had a pew-pew shooting in a school since 1923. That's 101 years ago. So tell me again, America, how are you the best country in the world? Let me tell you, it's about to get a lot worse after January.
So lately, I've been seeing different people make content about countries that you can go to outside of America, right? People have been talking about it, sharing how much they spend in a month, sharing everything about their healthcare and all of that. Do you have such thoughts? Okay, moving out of America, what's your plan? Like, are you part of those people that want to leave after January? Okay, or before January? Like, are you part of those people? Let me know in the comment section. What's your thought? Because I know a lot of people are planning to leave, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Please do what, subscribe, and see you on my next video. Bye, guys.